So, hi, I am Shantae. I'm aka Shanteezy. I have a show on Instagram called Shantae's Analysis, but I'm doing a mini recap here for Twitter. For those who follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Instagram at I am Shanteezy, or you can subscribe to my YouTube channel for a full analysis of Shantae Berry. So I'm here with it today. I think I'm gonna provide a little bit of numbers on coronavirus, but I'm not gonna do it extensive because I do an extensive one on my Instagram live, and I post the video up on my YouTube once I finish, which I didn't do yet, but I will be doing it soon. So here we are. So in terms of the coronavirus, as of August 4th, 2020, we are sitting at 18,466,594, with the global death toll of 699,134. Here in the US, we account for a fourth of those cases, and we are at 4,768,827, with our death toll sitting at 156,771, with no mass testing, of course. But Donald Trump held a press briefing today with none of his experts today, just lying about the coronavirus as per usual, saying that the fatality rate is low, which the fatality rate I just read to you is high. We have the highest fatality rate in cases per 100,000 people. It's over 1,400, but it's close to 1,500, according to the Johns Hopkins website. So I believe we ranked fourth. I got to see the percentile. I didn't get the chance to see the ranking, but we're pretty damn high. But we do have the highest fatality rate. And second to us is Brazil, of course. But that's where we are in terms of COVID-19. And of course, he's opposing of doing another national lockdown, which the second wave is coming between cold and flu season. You don't know if you have the cold, the flu, or coronavirus, whatever, but he's not doing it, and he doesn't anticipate to do it, which will stall the economy, which will hurt the economy even more. What he's saying about the economy will hurt if you do a stay-at-home order is just a complete bullshit-ass lie. We all know it. I mean, obviously. Doing my face like this because this is bizarre. We're basically 6 months into this, and we still don't have a national strategy to combat this thing. But I covered that today. I covered that White House press briefing, which is a whole manifesto of lies, and also the elections and the sweepstakes included, which we all know these sweepstakes is a hot damn mess. The way the Biden campaign, the way Joe Biden and his vetted team, with all the leaks and everything, it's just been goddamn messy. It's been pitting one black woman against another black woman. For example, Kamala Harris' name was mentioned first as when should she drop out to be Biden's VP, but we didn't know if Biden was going to clinch the nomination because his campaign wasn't going nowhere, and black people saved the damn campaign, right? So now that he's the presumptive nominee, since everybody else dropped out, now all these other women are being considered, and blah, blah, blah. Of course, Amy Klobuchar took herself out the running, which was the most reasonable thing to do, besides the fact of her history with the whole, record as a prosecutor, which is way worse than any prosecutor that we know so far. Elizabeth Warren's the only lone white woman still in there, and people are still pushing for her, and the articles that they're pushing for is so fucking disingenuous, with making her seem like she is the racial warrior for black people, which we all know that's not true. And I have nothing against Warren, but what the fuck? Come on. Seriously? And then, you have Susan Rice, who is a career diplomat. You have Val Demings, who is a congressional woman for the Orlando district in Florida. And then you have, who else is being considered? Karen Bass now, who is the chairwoman of the Congressional Black Caucus, which all this Oppo research has been dumped. And it's like, she knows how to defend herself, but it's going to cause a problem with the Biden ticket, and she doesn't have a relationship with them. And Val Demings haven't been fundraising for them. right? So now, according to the poll for Vox today, Kamala Harris is ranking high. Kamala Harris is getting numbers over 37% and over 54%. You know, I mean, if you really want to get technical, the country wants her. I don't get where Elizabeth Warren's polling high numbers with black people. If someone can show me that data, that would be great. But until then, it's mostly Kamala Harris. The DSCC surveys is saying Kamala Harris is leading contender. Then sending me a whole bunch of surveys. Duh. So it makes a whole bunch of sense. I don't understand what the Biden campaign, their problem is, how they doing their interviews, which is like we're like less than 2 weeks away from the convention. I don't understand it. I ask myself that question all the time. So I'm gonna need for the Biden tongue twisting my words because I'm so frustrated. I need the Biden campaign to get their fucking shit together today. That's the question I ask. But I'll just end this short analysis is the Biden campaign need to get their shit together so we don't all have to sit on anticipation or have anxieties about this whole stakes. But until then, have a good night.